Hi everyone, I just got up, my hair's messed up, and it's really early in the morning. I'm here in my bedroom because my wife is asleep in the living room, and I can't get back to sleep for some reason. I've been getting up really early in the morning, I don't know why. Um, so I'm not in the game room because the game room is right next to the living room, and I don't want to wake my wife up. So I'm here today to talk to you guys, to review. I know this is really late, but I just finished this yesterday. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. The single-player campaign for all three games in the PS3 trilogy for Drake's Fortune, Among Thieves, and Drake's Deception. Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. And I played through Uncharted 3 on PS3, but believe it or not, I actually haven't played through Uncharted 1 and 2 on PS3. I have them all on PS3, or at least I had them all on PS3 until I got this. I started to play through 1 and 2, and then I just sort of stopped. But I got Uncharted 3 on PS3 when I got my PS3. I got the Uncharted 3 bundle, and my sister and I played through that one together. She played the first half, and I played the second half of the third game. And, but anyways, I'm going to talk to you guys about what I thought of the collection. Before I do, I just wanted to say that I tried to stream all of it, but I couldn't. I was able to stream the first game, but when I tried to stream the first and second game, my stream messed up, and I was not able to finish the second and third game on streaming on YouTube. I might try to start streaming games on Twitch again to see if I have better luck with that. We'll see what happens with that. But anyways, here's my review. I'm going to talk about each game in order. Drake's Fortune is the first game in this series, and I have to say that it's my least favorite because it has the most problems. Number one, the main issue is that it's the least responsive, and it causes sections that should be very easy to be needlessly difficult, mainly in platforming. Number two, there's excessive amounts of shooting. Like, there's wave upon wave upon wave of enemies. And finally, I think I lost this point just now. I had it in my head and I lost it. But, yeah, so I just forgot my third point. Maybe I'll get back to it later as I go through this. But, yeah. Also, there's the least amount of set pieces, but I don't really mind it so much. Even though it's my least favorite of the trilogy, it does set the groundwork. It does lay the foundation for greatness, the greatness that is to come. And Uncharted 2, the next one, Among Thieves, is my favorite, not only of the PS3 trilogy, but my favorite of the series as a whole. The train section is, without a doubt, one of the most impressive moments of the entire series. It just wowed me. Just the design work that they did. And the opening sequence, of course, was jaw-dropping for its time. It was just the set pieces. It showed what the PS3 could do. This thing, I believe Uncharted 2 extended the generation, not only for the PS3, but for 7th Gen as a whole, which was needed because of the recession. When we saw Uncharted 2, we didn't need new consoles. At least that's what we told ourselves at the time. Now we're paying for it with the half generation of mid-cycle upgrades, and you know, with the weak hardware that we got at launch with the 8th Gen, but you know, 7th Gen lasted a long time, and I believe Among Thieves single-handedly did that. And the cell architecture, which was this promise that we got in 2006, finally showed itself with Among Thieves. And I think the opening sequence for Among Thieves made a statement. for the cell architecture with that opening sequence. And the entire game just kept on showing that with set piece among set piece among set piece. And I really do think it's the best game in the entire series, and it's the flagship for the PlayStation, not only for the PlayStation 3, but for the PlayStation brand. And we get to Drake's Deception, which I don't think is as good as Uncharted 2, but I still enjoyed it. The ship sequence was fantastic. You also get backstory for how Nathan met Sully. I thought that was really good, and the only real criticism I have, mainly for 3, is it ends similar to 2. You know, the Lost City that you find at the end in 3 is very similar to the Lost City you find at the end of 2, and even that whole third act in 3 is similar to the third act in 2. That's really it's a minor complaint, really. You also can throw grenades back in 3. I don't like how you do that. I wish you could just, you know, hit square or something like that. Not square, but triangle. And not have it be like, you know, a little mini game. Okay, so I wish I could remember my third gripe I had with 1. But I still can't remember. It never came back to me. It'll come back to me when I finish the video. Okay, so in order, 2 is the best, followed by 3, least favorite, 1. So there you go. But overall, thumbs up for this remaster. I will say that the higher frame rate benefits 1 the most. I noticed it more with the first game. I didn't really notice it with the second and third game as I was playing it. However, I did notice the drop in frames when I played Golden Abyss on the Vita after playing this. So, yeah. I did notice how low the frame rate was with Golden Abyss after playing this game. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. The only another thing I need to mention is there is no multiplayer in this, which many of you know by now. No multiplayer for this, which I do think deserves some point, 1 point taken off or whatever. If I don't really do points, but if you're that person that does points, or if that matters to you, which I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I do think it's worth mentioning. Yeah, they could have put multiplayer in this, but because a lot of people miss the Uncharted 2 multiplayer in particular. It would have been nice if they included it, but it's still a good deal to get all 3 campaigns in one package on one disc. Anyways, that's all I got to say. I still recommend it, especially if you haven't played the PS3 games before. If you were a 360 gamer and you hadn't experienced Uncharted yet, this is definitely the way to experience it. Anyways, that's all I got to say. I'm going to try to do Tales from the Borderlands, but I'm going to try to do it on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. I will provide a link in the description below, since I don't really remember my Twitch stream. Not my Twitch stream, but my Twitch site. But as soon as I find out, I will add it to the description below as soon as I find out. So, and it might not be there right away, but it will be there eventually. Anyways, that's all I got to say. See you guys later. Bye.